also checking them off the list. Something's beeping. I don't really know. Let me go check in with life and see what's going on. What is going on? Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 8. How has the first week of December been for you guys? I think I'm at the point of turning a corner, less out of the chaotic mode and into the fun part of it. Not that it all isn't fun. I just really let myself get frustrated over the decorating. I just landed my elbow on the space bar. That's what that noise was. So today I'm going to be opening boxes from Amazon and seeing what all we have and what's left to come in and marking it off the list. And so we're kind of transitioning into that prepping for the wrapping and checking the list to see what's left that we'll need to go out and buy. I kind of want to get some wrapping done and go through all that before we go out shopping again. But I'm also in the middle of Vlogmas, and so I'm having to spend a lot of hours every day working on that. So just to let you know, kind of behind the scenes, like right now, I am transferring footage over for Vlogmas Day 6 and Day 7. I'm trying to put a couple of days on each memory card and then just downloading 2 days at a time, transferring the files. It's just helpful. Anything that you can batch process. Today, Vlogmas 4 went live. I accidentally had it scheduled for the 5th. I think because I had been editing Day 5 and I had 5 in my mind, so I did it for the 5th. It's starting to get a little bit confusing, but I'm trying to keep up with it. So this morning when nobody commented, I didn't have any views, I'm like, what is going on? Well, it was scheduled for tomorrow. Nobody could access it, but luckily it was 7:30 when I caught it, so it was only behind by 30 minutes. I apologize if you were waiting on it that day. So I'm transferring these files. Today I will be editing Vlogmas Day 6. I did the thumbnail today for Vlogmas Day 5, which goes live tomorrow. And because today's the 4th when I'm filming this, I have to be a couple of days ahead of the game. But there's something that I'm doing every day, whether it's a thumbnail, editing. I'm doing all of those things every day. Doing a thumbnail, doing the editing, transferring files every other day. You know, so it's a process. I've gone on and on about that. I probably need to cut half of that out. I think I'm going to go ahead and I have a pot pie that I want to eat for lunch because it's really cold outside. That just really sounds good to me today. And I'll probably watch somebody else's Vlogmas while I eat that. A lot of my favorite vloggers are not doing Vlogmas this year. A lot of my favorite vloggers are done with Vlogmas. They're like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I kind of get that because, I mean, you know, it makes the December really busy, but I wanted to do it at least once, even though I'm not doing it all month. It's only through the 15th, but it is a challenge, but so far so good. Hopefully nothing will throw me off beat. I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow with Mom, and we'll be gone most of the day. And so probably going to be sacrificing mine and George's time together tomorrow night to be working on all the stuff that I would have been doing when I was at home. So it's probably going to be a late night. We're getting it done, and I wanted to do it, and I'm actually enjoying it. So except for the Christmas Chaos video. If you haven't watched that, you should go back and watch it or not. I mean, it was just me really having a bad day, but you know, it's expected. We do the best we can. So, all right, I am going to go fix lunch now, and we'll see if these files transfer. If not, I've got to attack that stack back there. So that's kind of what we're doing today. We're going to be working through all these things that are laying around and getting them prepped to wrap, and also checking them off the list. Something's beeping. I don't really know. Let me go check in with life and see what's going on. Okay, guys, so I'm going to get started on that table and just trying to clear all of that off and getting it prepped for wrapping. So here we go. So they had these sacks at TJ Maxx for $5.99. I think I bought it when we were in Hot Springs. These kind of things are fun to keep, you know, like within your family, because you can reuse them year after year. If you can keep your spouse from wrapping gifts in these and giving them outside the family. But I don't mind spending this kind of money for a bag if it's going to be reused within the family, you know. And I don't really mind giving it away as friends, but it starts to get really pricey if you do this for every gift you wrap. That's my point. But I just thought they were cute, so I'm telling you about it. And I really don't need to explain myself, but I did. But I just wanted you to know that they had these out there, and that it's better economical if you can recycle it in your family. That was my point. It just kind of went off on a side burst, but that's okay. That's what happens with me. And we make the best of it. And I bought this from Amazon because when I was Christmas shopping for everybody else, my basic V-neck short sleeve popped up on sale. Really, I want to say it was like $9.99. $10.99, and sometimes around Christmas we do get bursts of 60 and 70 degree days, and I have been known to be looking for something short sleeve to wear on Christmas Day. I mean, it's just the South, Tennessee, Middle Tennessee. We get a few more warmer days around Christmas. So right now it's 35 or so. Yeah, it's 39 with snow to our west, but I was kind of excited about this because I'm not your typical red shirted gal, and this was green and on sale, so it is now mine. It is made out of a pretty good material that I'm happy with. I think it'll last a while, so happy with that find. Just had to share that. And while we were in TJ Maxx, I saw these all natural honey sesame sticks, made in the USA, vegetarian friendly. I love these sesame stick things. I think I may have a few to snack on today. Not the best. I'm sure it has some kind of oil you're not supposed to have, but soybean oil, yeah. And I know I'm going to get all kinds of notes and comments sliding up in my inbox. I'm still going to have them this afternoon. It feels really good to get all of this stuff unboxed. Oh, I do see 2 more sacks that I need to unbox, but I think they are for George, and I know what's in them. However, it feels really good to just get to this stage of the game now where I have opened up all of these sacks and boxes and know what we have. I do have a few things that I need to list on the computer as having arrived, and I do have some things that we bought on our trip that I have not recorded on my list yet. So I need to do that, and then we can start assessing and reassessing what we need to get from here. But I think we're about to get there. We're definitely not done, but we're about to get there. I was happy to unbox enough to find Dexter's dog food. I'm still missing some dog food, but I think there are 2 boxes in the living room that I haven't opened yet. It's a work in process, y'all. So I think probably tomorrow we'll actually start wrapping on my end. George has been doing it for weeks. He is so far ahead of me on that scale of things. So, you know, a lot of it is just things that I'm wrapping for the people that I bought for, that he doesn't really know how to wrap those things. I don't know. Things like gift baskets and things like that. He tends to let me do the wrapping of clothing items, you know, so that I can get them in the tissue just right. You know, all that kind of stuff he saves for me. But he's definitely helped get the decorations rolling and the wrapping going. And so he's way further down the road than I am. But he hasn't been editing videos. So we're eventually going to catch up here and meet in the middle. And that said, I'm going to go ahead and quit talking, because the more I talk, the longer the video gets and the more I have to edit and the more you have to watch. And none of us have time to do any of it. But I do sincerely thank you all for Vlogmas. The first few days have been wonderful, and I appreciate your support. Those of you that are watching to the end, I love you and appreciate that so much. So don't forget to give me a like. I do think that helps push the videos out. And don't forget to leave a comment, because I am really curious how you are doing day to day. I love hearing from you guys, love hearing what you're doing. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You have to push the notification bell. Something about that makes it show up more. I don't know. I hope I do that on the vlogs that I watch. I always find the ones that I want to watch, so it's not really an issue for me. But yeah, don't forget to ring the bell. All right, I will see you in the next Vlogmas. Bye now.